any reflections on what it feels like to have a community, even though it's an online community? Like, what does it feel like, and how does it impact how you relate to community, the other communities that you live and work in? I think, Nee, you've touched on that a little bit, but just anything else, like what does it feel like to be like, I suppose that the word really is villaged. That's what we kind of, do you feel villaged? I guess that was the intention of setting it up. Do you feel villaged? And if so, like what does that look like for you? And it's fine if you don't as well.
I go first on this one. I suppose I see the village in two ways. The village is the community of people who share psychedelics, largely similar values, and also people who are seeking this kind of space. So that's the one place. But there's another more temporal village, if you would, which is that because each month is guided by a theme, even if you don't know people, there is a topic for which you're engaging. And so I started in November and it was a month of rest. Then it was a month of elderhood. Then it was a month this month, which is new beginnings. Then it's about your deepest, and I won't share any more about there's and these themes keep going on. So the village is almost traveling with the theme, and that allows you to be feel connected because you're all largely exploring a theme at the same time. So if it would, I would almost call it like what are those kind of traveling communities that essentially take everything with them? You're carrying the story each month, if you would. And that was the village of ACER for me. Like I always felt connected because we were at the same point in the journey.
I love that. And Nadia has commented, nomads. Yes, we're traveling
Yes.
nomads together. Thank you, Nee.
I would pop in and say that there's something for me about this, as you talk about villages or villaged, the sense that in ACER, emotional vulnerability is normalized. Like it's okay to let it all out. It's okay to be who we are and to not know all the things and to not have all the answers. And we're not here to perform, we're here to be real and to be real with one another. And for me, that has been a kind of a huge awakening in my life and has had a huge rippling out as a parent of teen girls who are in all sorts of emotional vulnerability and working with clients who, are in really messy situations. And I found that coming out from Maester, there's just more of a humanity moving through me, like more of an unconditional regard and love and non-judgment that kind of has rippled out for me in my personal relationships and my professional relationships. Like I feel like undergirded and supported to go out and reach out further and deeper and with more compassion.
Thank you, Lisa. Speaking about emotional vulnerability, when you were sharing before about the community being so full of such open people, I was full on crying because it's just like I think we've all got quite used to crying, which is a good thing. But I also wanted to read out Star's lovely comment as well, because Star has said in the chat there are a number of aces here and the village is present. So this is aces that are in the kind of the audience as well as here in the there's something about supporting our fellow ACEs and ACER itself that speaks strongly. And Star says, thank you, Ange, Lisa, and Nee for sharing your stories for us all. So yeah, the village is here.
I think I would echo everything Lisa said. And I forget the exact question was, but as you were speaking, the phrase that came to mind for me is just being more authentic, permission to be authentic. And I think it was Nee that said earlier, and maybe Lisa referred to as well, that having had that in ACER has helped me have that outside of ACER. But there's still outside of ACER is not the same. It's kind of just there's just so much more safety and maybe permission to be authentic within ACER, and that just feels really, really strong for me.